Welcome to Brawlhalla.
And I haven't seen Swata lock in the Lucian before. Swata previously was known to be that Bovar player, and then following those hammer nerfs, did pick up the Val, pick up some other more legends, picked up Zul, I think, for a little bit as well. But Lucian is one that I haven't seen Swata lock in before, so going into this game against Sgrape on the tried and true Orion is going to be an interesting one going to Demon Island for this first match.
Yeah, I bet Sgrape is going to just have a better range here despite those blasters being here. So it's just about getting in here, which Swata's already having trouble with. But yeah, as soon as you mentioned Bodvar, the bell started chiming in, and I started remembering.
Yeah, the classic Bodvar versus Bodvar B6 Grand Final between Swata and Simple. That's how he got that title. But
ooh, we're seeing the guitars come out.
Sgrape, yeah, forced off at a weapon right now. The spear just rips the side sigs. I know the golds in chat are molding looking at that because they've died to that so many times in their ranked games.
Yeah.
And Sgrape just ripping it out. Is in the red here. Swata one deal recovery will do it. And speaking of, will equalize perfectly. 50 seconds and 2 stocks taken across the board.
This is a very even game. Oh! I'm loving the unarmed string here. Not afraid of these guitars, but Swata adapting immediately and just going full aggressive.
Yeah, maybe he should be afraid of the guitars because, I mean, we know how explosive they can be, and Swata ripping out that D6 isn't going to get punished for it, but Sgrape holding a full damage lead here.
Nice. Covering this side with the neutralites here. Very safe for, especially against something like guitars. Ooh! Down sig to punish that, or read that.
Straight in with the side air as well.
Oh my.
Yeah, Sgrape not afraid to just turn up the heat on Swata here, put in the pressure, and Swata struggling a little bit in the face of that, I think.
Yeah.
Blasters coming out could be an interesting mix-up for him as he's playing majority guitars for that last stock, but the recovery won't be enough. That end sig would have been huge, but Sgrape
Just
finds a good response.
Yeah. Uh-oh, that recovery's gonna take the stock, and Swata's in the orange. You know what? On a stage like this, though, Lucian, nice down signature. Take him off stage here. He has an early stop. Ooh, but he's having trouble.
Yeah, I mean, the damage has been dealt, and Swata has to play a very safe game here. Diving with the guitars, catches the dodge as well. That's only going to be one hit of value for it.
Yeah, just be careful on this very small wall here. Spear able to cover a lot of ground. You're seeing these pokes come out.
That's going to be it.
Yep.
Sgrape just reading those movement options will find the pogo to secure that first game. And the high defensive Lucian not saving Swata there. And that was definitely, there was just a lot more confidence going into that game coming out of Sgrape. And we saw it there in that knockout in the replay. Just diving in for that side air was huge. And then just reading that dodge up, knows exactly where he's going, finds the pogo and Sgrape. Does go down to last stock, but comfortable in terms of keeping that lead over Swata for the majority of the game, and Swata not swapping legend just yet, sticking with the Lucian and Sgrape, of course. I mean, Sgrape was only really known for those 2 legends of Orion and Mirage, and I think we're only really going to see the Mirage if it goes to like a game 5 situation.
Dude, I feel like there was a momentum switch with Sgrape here. Earlier we saw him being very aggressive, but right there from spawn, just being very patient and seeing what Swata's options are going to be. And I feel like this is getting in Swata's head.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to be working because Swata very damaged on this first off. Sgrape, D6 not quite enough. That is that Lucian defense. And Swata swapping weapons, I think, slightly prematurely now. May struggle to find this knockout. The side sig is going to be punished by the down air. Second down air as well. Swata doesn't go for a follow-up on it. The ground pound, Sgrape getting a little bit desperate for this knockout here, I think. And the delay recovery will not be enough yet. But Sgrape could be in trouble here. Now it's thrown away the spear. Going off the side with the unarmed to look for the knockout, and now could be in trouble. Swata completely turning the tables, and Sgrape definitely, I think, just got too comfortable there. Threw away the lance early, thinking he got the knockout, and Swata capitalized perfectly there.
Just be careful here, not let this turn into a damage lead for Swata. And they're able to take the stock, being so highly damaged with that GC down sig. Okay.
Sgrape now over onto the Lance. Swata will pick up the blasters, playing that vertical game, which is exactly what you want against Lance, but will Sgrape find the response to the ground pound?
Bad. Oh, nice down air to stop that recovery, and it's gonna take a very early stock from Sgrape there, missing and simply just as at that point. You got
That
swatted.
ground pound has to have been like a misinput or some kind of mistake. I mean, that single-handedly just threw away that stock for Sgrape, and now Sgrape has so much work to do to try and make it up.
Yeah.
We'll find the down air.
Oh,
Slide right there as well. Won't find the side air.
dude. Nice catch on the wall there. Oh, he's really good at throwing out these down six to pop swat into
The
the
spacing has been very, very consistent on them, but Sgrape will find the knockout and now has taken some damage on this final stock. I think to play with the spear for this final stock as well. Which is interesting because, well, he will throw it away for a second spear, but he's been playing a lot more Lance. And yeah, there it is. He was definitely looking for that. Will find a little bit of damage here, and now Swata could be panicking a little bit because Sgrape, despite throwing away that second stock, is now looking to equalize things up very quickly here. We'll find the D-Light.
Able to get out of that Qatar string. But he's in the red now. Quite rough, okay. Unable to continue off that down air. Turning around with that
that's a
neutral
big
light.
punish opportunity.
Oh no, that down is gonna send them in a very bad position and throws out another ground pound.
Not again, Sgrape, not again, please.
Oh.
And the N-Sig takes it back after throwing away that second stock. Will secure the victory, and that's heartbreaking if you're Swata. I mean, that's really, really scary because it's almost like Sgrape only needed 2 stocks to win that game, to be honest. Because I mean, we saw here Sgrape was barely into that yellow, and Swata takes away that stock, and Sgrape just comes back swinging and takes 2 stocks in response with 1. And I mean, if you're Swata, you're thinking, I gotta do something. There's gotta be something I can do to turn these tables and find the answer, because right now clearly he hasn't got it, and Sgrape really holding his confidence.
100%, yeah. I felt like he was panicking at the end there, throwing out that side air, praying that Sgrape would jump in. Just nope. Okay. Oh! Nice.
Picks up the blasters. D-Light there.
Ooh!
What?
And what a beautiful decision on the switch. G seeing that down lane to the other direction to get plenty more damage. And now Sgrape's in the red while Swata's still in the orange. Not a huge damage lead, but oh! Significant enough, and that neutral signature to keep Sgrape off that corner. Ooh, a little different gunplay here. Oh, another GC sig off that edge.
All of the SIGs coming out now.
Yeah.
We saw basically no SIGs coming out of Swata in those first couple games, and now he's done more SIGs in this game than he did in either of those, definitely.
Oh. Ooh, that's good too. That's good too.
I'll take the DF recovery there. I mean, that shows Swata knew that was going to knock out, because, I mean, if that were me, I wouldn't have been confident in the DF recovery. I would have tried to go for the ground pound, but I mean, Swata knows best, clearly, and is actually starting to rack up a little bit of damage here with these blasters. All but the end SIG will get the trade, and now Sgrape equalizing up the stocks, trying to find his footing after what was a very explosive first stock for Swata on those blasters.
Yes, it was, and oh, he was able to prime more blasters here. Now he's able to get even more damage in. He's staying below Sgrape, a very dangerous spot for Lance. Yep, and he throws it down in order to get him out from under.
Yeah, Swata trying to hold him to this lead here. Finds a sidelight into the recovery, and that is lovely for Swata. Catching that with the blasters and holding on to this lead here. This is like a very comfortable position for Swata to be in, but you cannot afford to get too comfortable, because we saw last game what Sgrape is capable of doing in terms of comebacks, but Swata seems like he's turned on his blasters a little bit this game. They've definitely been leveling up in comparison to what we've seen in the previous 2 matches, and
yep. He's able to get a lot closer here. Ooh, but you know, on Spear, it's getting a little more dangerous, catching that jump with the downlight. And you know what? Sgrape might be able to take the second stock finally. And, oh, Swata throws that away. Just, ooh, there's plenty of damage there with the ground pound option. But does take the stock. You know what?
Yeah, Sgrape will equalize up onto the final stock spot. Oh, he throws away the spear as well. Does find the lance, but 1 D-Light recovery, and Swata will take the victory. I think Sgrape knows that as he's trying to stay off the ground too much here.
Ooh!
Right there.
Punishing a lot of whiffs coming from Swata here. Just waiting for him to throw out these options.
Damage.
Ooh!
Oh, the dare to punish the recovery, but the exhaustive recovery to interrupt the ground pound.
What a beautifully spaced recovery. Oh, that side is going to take the stock in the game. And Swata finally has a game in this set. 2-1. Going into game 4. No switches off the Legends. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Back to Demon Island yet again.
Yeah, I mean, that was very, very close, though. Sgrape's really started to put in the work on that final stock, and Swata just managed to stop the bleeding and secure that final stock. But yeah, this weapon, though, to the side air was very, very nice to secure that. And yeah, Swata's blasters, they were a different beast that game. I mean, the first two games, they were starting to find some nice little bits there and secure the knockouts with the recovery, but the damage build really wasn't happening on the blasters in those first two games. And now Swata showing that he does have what it takes to take the games off Sgrape and getting his hands on the blasters again.
Like, he stayed a lot closer to the lens this time, and Sgrape is having trouble dealing with it, especially when he's right below. Oh.
Uh-oh, this is dangerous territory. This is dangerous territory!
Oh, the grab how connected!
Recovery.
The clash giving him a option back and able to make it back to stage. Uh-oh. Yup, taking that dodge. That interesting was kind of
yeah, that's the Orion special. That is the Orion special right there. Sidelight into the N-Sig. And Sgrape showing off some of that movement tech that we've seen with his latest patch. Dancing around the stage. Do you get recovery though?
Nice.
And Swata,
Not
not
enough.
quite enough to secure that knockout. And now Sgrape. Okay. It's air instead of ground pound. That took me a bit off guard. The side save. Yeah, I mean, I think Sgrape could have got a little bit more done there if he went to pick up the weapon. Maybe he didn't want to risk whatever he had primed just being a loss to getting knocked out soon after. It was that lance, so yeah, maybe he was trying to save that.
It's no crazy. The thing this lance is just fight rough until he blasts.
I mean, Swata has definitely been
there we
showing
go.
that he knows how to play around Lance on these blasters, but I mean, Sgrape is also adapting very, very well, and now speaking of adaptations, the damage really starting to come in here. Like, doesn't find the N-Sig, but the reverse side air will be enough, and now Sgrape is the one taking a comfortable lead in this game and before. And are we going to see another 3-1 coming out of Sgrape here?
Possibly, possibly. Ooh, nice side light. Ooh, that recovery! It's not gonna be enough though. Another one
That
might
could have
be
been
that
very,
high.
very dangerous. Oh, that's great. Looking to try and find these openings, but Swata finds the recovery. Not going to be enough, but one more of those, and Swata will have a big equalization on his hands. Very, very good job by Swata. Big leads that Sgrape had there, and Swata just equalizing up very, very quickly.
Oh!
It goes for the nair. Knew the weapon was coming back down.
Take him out of the flames in order for it to start the end lane. Ooh, the Cider's gonna
Be
get bottom off.
too late here for Swata as Sgrape just needs one good side air or one good N-Sig to try and secure this knockout.
There it
Speaking
is.
of the N-Sig, there it is, and Sgrape will take the 3-1 over Swata, but Swata really putting up a good fight there, especially in those last two games. The Blasters doing a lot of work towards the end of that set, but just not quite in time. And that will be the end of that set. Very well played by both players, but Sgrape just holding out a bit longer with that lance and getting a lot more work done over time.
Essentially, yeah.